everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jamie, and for my video blog for today, I want to personally share to you how I managed to survive a metastatic breast cancer diagnosis living on my own, all by myself in a big foreign land called America. And on top of that, there's a global pandemic going on. So can you just imagine the stress and worry and anxiety I feel? But it is doable. Now, I get a ton of questions from social media how I do it. How the hell are you so strong, Jamie? And how the hell are you okay to live on your own, going to your appointments by yourself and getting your infusion and procedures? First of all, I live in a very small apartment. So it's so easy to clean and to manage everything. I only cook for myself. I only clean and do errands for myself, which makes it so doable. But I will not be here without the help of a very big village. You may see on social media that I'm doing things on my own, but only because most people are not comfortable being filmed and because sometimes I don't have time to capture the moment. But I am helped and supported by tons of people. That includes my medical team in UCSD. There's my family back home in the Philippines. They support me virtually. Friends from everywhere in the world where I travel, they're all keeping in touch and checking on me once in a while, making sure I'm okay. I have a social worker. I have a paid therapist. I have people here who volunteered to become part of my support team. Overall, I am helped and loved and supported by a big village, which I'm so grateful for. And so technically, I'm not dealing with this alone. But for you to form that support, you need to do the work. So how do you do it exactly? Number one, my first tip is to show vulnerability. Because how can people help you if they don't know that you need help? Some people are clueless of your struggles. And by simply putting it out there, you're opening yourself up to people who might be willing to support and help you. The last time I posted about my hospital confinement when my cancer progressed, I was so shocked with the influx of help I got from kind strangers. The church group in Saddleback suddenly offered to give me grocery items, and I have friends asking me if I need any help in terms of running errands, cleaning the house. Even my boss in my library work was offering help. You will be so shocked how people will step up to be there for you if you let them. But first, you have to open your heart to asking for help, because sometimes as adults, we get so used to being the one taking care of others and we don't want people to see our weakness. So we don't like to share that we're struggling, we're helpless, and we need support. But in fact, it is very healthy. And sometimes you have to remind yourself that you are not a superhero, and it's absolutely okay. There shouldn't be shame, or you shouldn't feel weak in doing that, because it is being human. And be very vocal. Tell them that I would appreciate it if you could just help me buy some groceries and I can pay you on Venmo, or I would appreciate if you could just help me run my errands for today, help me clean the house, or when you're free, please give me a call because I do need someone to talk to. I'm feeling anxious, lonely, and sad. And if you don't mind, can you please check on me once in a while just to know that someone does care about me and think about me. Now, my second tip is to create your very own support team. Now, you are the CEO of your health. I have friends living in different time zones. I have friends living in Dubai, friends in Europe. So many people around the world, everywhere, know about what's going on with me. And so I know the time that's best to call them, because there are days when I cannot sleep late at night because I was getting worried or anxious, and my friends in America are asleep. But in the Philippines, it's daytime. So I know that I can call them and just express my fears and worries. And on other times, I can call my friends in Europe or Australia. It just depends on the time zone. And I make sure to ask them what time is best to call you. Just so if I'm feeling really funky, I can give you a call. So I don't go crazy by myself entertaining all these anxious thoughts. If you have your people in your corner, you have to ask them what they're willing to help you with. Some people are willing to help you buy groceries. Some people are willing to keep you company when you're going jogging or exercising. Some people are willing to do a video call with you to just check on you. Because each person, of course, has their own life and they have their own responsibilities. But if they really care about you, they will tell you what kind of help they can give on their end. Do your very best not to have just a few people that you rely on, because at the end of the day, they're humans too, and they will feel burned out. So it's always good to have different sets of people that you can run to for support or help. Now, tip number 3 is to be very, very resourceful. Especially here in California, there's so many organizations that offer support groups and volunteers. Like in my case, I was able to research about meal deliveries that give meals to cancer and HIV patients that are very high risk in terms of going out, or sometimes you just cannot prepare your own food. Mama's Kitchen is the name of the organization. They're also recommended by my social worker. And there's also certain groups that will help you just exhale whenever you feel like talking. There's an app called Meetup that has all these different interests that you can join in. So for example, a yoga group, a hiking group, a book reading group. Because in my case, sometimes I do feel lonely living alone in a very, very small space. And so I make sure to be very, very well connected to different types of groups, to my yoga group, to my library colleagues, my UCSD medical team. A church group is also very, very helpful. Like in my case, I'm joining Saddleback Church, just so you have prayer accountability and checking on you spiritually. And Google, find organizations that help people going through what you're going through and connect with them. Reach out to them and make sure to maximize the benefits and the support that they offer. And tip number 4 is you have to learn how to take very, very good care of yourself. Now, I know I've always been saying this. I'm an advocate of self-love, because at the end of the day, you are by yourself. People are busy with their own lives, their responsibilities, even if you're living with people, with a family, and make sure that you're eating the right food, you're exercising, you're focusing on the things that give you joy. You rest when you need to rest. You cry when you need to cry. You just do what you feel is gonna be best for you in the next 5 minutes. And it's very, very important to just really be on top of your health. You have to make sure that you're following all your prescriptions and going through your appointments with the doctor. At the end of the day, if you don't take care of yourself, people will have a hard time taking care of you. If they see that you are so very in tune with how you look after your own welfare, then they will be more inspired. Even your medical team will be very, very inspired to step up and take very good care of you. And finally, tip number 5 is to develop a strong faith in a higher being. Now, I'm not here to preach. I'm sure everyone has their own way of developing their faith. It can be through God. That's in my case, but some people practice a different form of religion. Some people believe in nature, in the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. I really believe that having a strong faith will pull you through. Now, it's okay to stumble down once in a while, but always remember that you're just taking a break and you're not breaking down completely. I have so many instances in my life where I really feel like I have no more hope and this is it, maybe I'm gonna die. Especially when I was in the hospital, I really felt that maybe that's the end of me. But every single day I just think, will I be okay in the next 5 minutes? What is God telling me in my heart? What is my faith telling me? It's telling me that I'll be okay, that it's all gonna be fine. And true enough, it manifests. I carry on, and now I'm here doing this video blog with you. And if you watch my last video, I've been draining my left lung all on my own in my apartment through a Plurex drainage, which is designed to be used at home. And right now I'm discovering that the liquid I'm draining is slowly decreasing. Thank you, God. So see, my faith is pulling me through. And so if you have that resilient spirit and that stubborn heart that wants to live and survive and keep winning, I believe that it will happen for you. But first you have to believe in you and believe in a higher being that gave you this life. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video for today. If you have any reactions or comments, or you'd like to share your experience, please leave a comment below. I hope you share this video to anyone who could be needing some advice on how to manage a very challenging health issue during a global pandemic, especially if they're living alone. There's always ways to navigate things. There's always ways to survive. It's really depending on you how badly you want it. Please take care out there. Still practice wearing masks, keeping distance, and staying clean, because we are still far from being over this pandemic. But I know that one day we're gonna win over it. Take care and let's keep winning. Bye!